Great Grand Rising, everybody. Great Grand Rising. I have to make this video, but I'm not going to be showing any footage because I have some very crazy suspicions about what's been going on over the past few weeks, over the past month, in terms of all these killings and deaths that are being caught and shown on camera. As you already know, if you've been following the channel for the last few years, I did almost an hour and a half footage of so-called African Americans, so-called black people, the actual indigenous beings of North America getting shot and killed in the street. Over an hour and a half, about an hour and a half video. And was not banned. I did a video from the Christchurch shootings and barely showed anything in terms of people getting shot. It was banned almost immediately, saying that it was inappropriate for me to be showing those kind of photos. So from this point forward, you'll never see on this channel anyway, any quote-unquote indigenous being shot and killed at all, period. Just not gonna happen. I also came across some strange footage, which I'm going to be putting out tonight, about a person before the riots began, just as the riots were starting. And he came and he started smashing windows out of an auto mart. And this person was wired with an FBI type device on his neck. He was wearing a mask, hoodie, umbrella, and dark glasses. And he was confronted, and then the people started saying that this guy's a cop, and he was the one that was breaking windows. The publicity about how this indigenous being, was murdered in plain sight of everybody is very, very suspect to me. Why do I say that? Because this was done not in the cover of darkness. This was done in broad daylight and videotaped for everyone in the world to see, which kind of tells me, as a political scientist, that this was a incident that they wanted to happen. They purposely killed this man in order for them to be able to create riots and have all kinds of disruptions going on all across America and create even more of a divide. What I'm going to be showing you over the next week or so is who we are as beings of people. And I know a lot of people are talking about rising up guns. We need to arm ourselves. We need to do a whole bunch of things to be able to kill these white people. Kill anybody that's trying to kill us. And I'm saying right now that this is not the mode that our being of people should be going. We are in the process of a carbon-12, carbon-7 transformation. There are things that are happening all around us that are causing the genetic makeup of this whole entire planet to change. And they're doing things right now to make sure that you, as a being of people, cannot activate the being that's within inside of you, cannot activate what needs to be activated in order for you to be able to ascend and bring yourself to a higher level. I'm really thinking that there's a much higher level of species thing, whatever, that is going on here that is transcending the spiritual world. And it is very important for us to understand that we have to operate within the being of people that we are. I am going to tell you in the next video what exactly you are and why they need to prevent you from ascending and reaching your inner being. I can tell you this right now, that what's going on was purposely done to create agitation, dissension, fear, anger, to feed this system that is naturally not something you are supposed to be a part of. We're at the time now where we are supposed to be waking up. And we are waking up. This is the reason why you feel differently today. But these murders that have been going on, and there's a lot more murders that are happening. They're happening in plain daylight for people to be able to film, and then they're showing the actual deaths of these people on film. Now, normally this would be a rated R type movie. Normally they wouldn't show anything remotely of what they're showing on TV in the news as PG. This is all rated R. So there is a very demonstrative, low-dimensional feeling to all of this that's going on. And what I'm saying to people is that you need to take a pause, get into yourself, because everything that's going on right now is low-dimensional. And they're feeding off of this, and they're feeding off of your fears, they're feeding off of your angers, they're feeding off of your lost feelings, that these vibrational feelings that are going out into the atmosphere, and it's giving them more power. And if we do what we're supposed to do as beings of people, we have to do this as a collective. This is the reason why nobody, no one movement, there is no such thing as a movement anymore. This is the reason why nothing's happening for the indigenous beings of North America and indigenous beings all across this planet. Why nothing's happening, because it all has to be done as a collective. Those few that have been called by my name and turn away from your wicked ways, in other words, turn away from the wicked system that you're a part of, and be who you're supposed to be, and everything around you will change. So as they teach you about the law of attraction, the more you concentrate on a thing, the more that thing will concentrate on you, and all we're concentrating on is death. Death and destruction of our race. There are no such thing as black leaders. In fact, there is no such thing as black people. And it's made up being an African American. You are an Aboriginal, indigenous being, and in my next video, I'm going to tell you exactly who and what you are and what the other races of beings are on this planet. Rise to who you're supposed to be. And again, what's happening is terrible, but they are planting a false sense of anger within our people and within all people, to lure them in to a more low-dimensional being and a trap that you may not ever be able to get out of. Great grand rising to us all. Look out for the next video. It's going to be very important, and it's going to be one that will be able to tell you exactly why you have a soul. Peace be with you.